In our last video about intervals, we talked about octaves, which is comprised of 12 half steps, and then we talked about half steps and whole steps, which go by another name, the seconds family, minor seconds and major seconds. Remember, a minor second is 1 half step and a major second is 2 half steps or 1 whole step. In this video, we're going to introduce the family of thirds. There are 2 kinds of thirds, minor thirds and major thirds. And we're really going to start leaning on our definition of intervals in terms of how many half steps they are. So a minor third is the next interval up from a major second. We have a minor third is 3 half steps, and then a major third is 4 half steps. Okay, let's hear what they sound like. Let's look at minor thirds first. A minor third is 3 half steps. Let's count a minor third up from A. 1, 2, 3. From A to C, that's a minor third. What about a minor third down from A? 1, 2, 3. From A to F sharp, also a minor third. 2 more examples. Let's count a minor third up from C sharp. 1, 2, 3. C sharp to E, that's a minor third. What about a minor third down from B? 1, 2, 3. We have A flat. Ascending, this interval is the first 2 notes in the Canadian national anthem. Oh Canada, oh can. It's also the first 2 notes in the opening guitar riff for Smoke on the Water. Descending, it's the first 2 notes of the American national anthem, funny enough. Oh, oh, say, oh. It's also the first 2 notes of the Beatles' famous song, Hey Jude. Hey Jude, hey Jude. Once again, it's really useful to have these melodic anchor points so that you can associate them with these intervals to keep them in your memory. Remember, a minor third is 3 half steps. So you take a note, you count 3 half steps up or 3 half steps down to form a minor third. When I play the notes in the interval together, the minor third sound is a bit sad and dark. By the way, fun fact, when you play an interval with the notes separate, either ascending or descending, we call that a melodic interval because you're creating a little bit of a melody, as you can see in all of the examples that I'm giving you. When you play the notes together, we call that a harmonic interval because the 2 notes harmonize with each other at the same time. Okay, moving on. A major third is 4 half steps. Minor third, 3 half steps. Major third, 4 half steps. Let's count a major third up from A. 1, 2, 3, 4. From A to C sharp, that's a major third. What about a major third down from A? From A to F, that's a major third. Couple more examples. Let's count a major third up from B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. From B flat to D, that's a major third. What about a major third down from G sharp? G sharp to E. That's a major third. Ascending, a major third is the first 2 notes of Oh When the Saints Come Marching In. It's also the first 2 notes of Kumbaya. That's a major third. Descending, a major third, is the first 2 notes of the song Summertime by George Gershwin. Summertime, summertime. It's also the first two notes in the song Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot, swing low. Incidentally, a descending major third is what I think of when I hear a typical doorbell chime. When I play a major third harmonically, remember, with the two notes together, it sounds perky and happy. So far, we've covered major and minor seconds. Remember, a minor second is a half step, a major second is a whole step. And now we've also covered major and minor thirds. Lots of people describe major as happy and minor as sad. In general, I think you'll find that to be true. Major is the land of rainbows and unicorns, and minor is the land of storm clouds and vampires. Minor is and, but major is. Interesting, isn't it? Of course, there's more depth to major and minor than those simple categories, but I do think that as we keep expanding our library, you will find that the minor intervals tend to sound darker, sadder, dirtier, and more dissonant, and the major intervals tend to sound more nice. They sound more pleasant, happier, more harmonious. As you develop relationships with each of these intervals, see what descriptions come to mind for you. The more personal your connection to each interval, the more memorable they will be. So, I encourage you to develop your own melodic references and little descriptors for each interval. I'm sure it will help.